Alrighty, everyone, starting Seven Wonders Duel. I'm going to be a little opinionated here. I feel like Piraeus is the number 2 best wonder in the game. Temple of Artemis is probably the best, but we're just talking vanilla, which is what we're playing right now. My opponent's got it. Temple of Artemis is theirs for the taking. Hanging Gardens and Sphinx might be the right move, but they get a pretty great wonder, the Mausoleum. Do I get to start? Beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm going to take the tavern because that just makes sense. They're going to take the clay reserve because look, they have the Colossus up there. They need that. And then I'm going to take the clay pit. They're going to take the workshop. I'm going to take whatever gets revealed here. Could be another science, but clay pit should be good. Just a little bit of clay. Doesn't hurt anybody. Sadly, had to lose a coin for that. They've got a science. I don't really think it's good to go military in H1. Even if I'm fighting against 3 military wonders. Let's see the goodness we can get here. It's not bad. Get the press. Make it difficult for them to buy 2 of those wonders. Get the wood reserve from that. I already have enough clay. I really don't value getting clay, but I'm willing to spend a coin on it. Last works. Let's get that one too. Make it very difficult for my opponents to build wonders because all their wonders cost manufactured resources, manufactured goods. I'm going to discard this one, and I rarely do this, but I'm going gray cards. This will be a gray card strategy. Not normally what I do in H1, but there's a reason for it. I'm going to starve my opponent of gray resources, making it so all their wonder buys are going to be a little pricey. Getting that tavern was really just a lifesaver. If they use an extra turn to take away stone reserve, I'm gonna just freak out on them. Okay. I don't want him to get stone either. Stone's not good for my opponent. It'd be nice if stone was very expensive for them, but I know they have the statue of Zeus and they could kill what I've got, and I generally like the stone reserve better. So we're going to, I think, Piraeus. Yeah, they said this game right here. Yeah, we're gonna Piraeus. I guess so. That will make it so Sphinx is a little cheaper. And now they're going to kill my clay, but I don't need clay anymore because Piraeus is built. I start this age. Alrighty. Um, do I take the drawing room? There is a card in the next age that's very funny with nah, I'm not gonna be that cruel. They would give me 3 extra coins to build that card in H3. Nah, I'm just discarding this one. You can have the forum, fine. It's yours. For 4 coins, you can take it. It'll be helpful. What is that gonna get you? Something good, hopefully. Yep, so they say this game. Kinda crazy game here. Yep, 3 extra turns. Alright. That hurt my monopoly that I had on them. Maybe on glass at least. But now we can stop them from getting stone, which is the real kicker. They're gonna have to use the Statue of Zeus on my stone. Dang. It'll be very difficult for them to build anything in this game. Do we go for points? I think we do. I'll let them try to push in military, but I think we got pyramids and Sphinx. We can't ignore the cool things you can do with points with that. I say we just fight them off in military, see what they're going to throw at us. If they take this one, I'm taking the temple. Don't want them getting the rostrum for cheap. Not on my watch. All right. We'll just keep the zoom here so that things aren't a little crazy for y'all. Okay. I would think they should just start rushing a military strategy right here. Um, in that case, I'm going to try to make walls very expensive for them. Okay. Yeah. I could kill this one. They get that thing. I'd build this one. They build, I build, they build, I build. And then from that, I can get some points from all that. That will just be 2 coins. I mean, temple would be nice. Yeah, we'll just build the temple. All right, so they get the military. I can push back one in the military. I'd be a fool not to push back in the military. Um, right? Wouldn't that be foolish? I'm not gonna win in science. This game's not going to science. This game's going for points. It's 12 to 1 point. I just have to survive in military. Opponent can't win in science. No science in the discard. There's no double shield in the discard. So Mausoleum's gonna be a little weak sauce military wonder. They're gonna grab this card. A pretty common one grabbed. Okay. Okay. It would be smart for me to respond like this because I already have the like a about 10 points in point advantage, maybe just 8 points in point. Oh no, only with 2 points against me, it's like a 5-point advantage. It's not that huge. And they could build this one too. So I'm just gonna build this. I need some coins right now, so build that one. I don't think anything was too harsh with that, and I definitely don't want them getting Caravanserai. Okay, they're using the extra turn to get Caravanserai, I hope. It's gonna make walls pretty cheap for myself. I'll build the walls, sure. Defend against the military. They kind of needed that boost. And then now here's where we start getting some cool progress tokens. I think strategy generally is a good one to get. Like helping fighting off the military. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take strategy. Right? That a good move? I think so. That way whatever happens happens here. They may be forced to discard this horse breeders. Um why am I doing this? Because I know they've got Statue of Zeus and I don't want to totally lose clay. So that was just a defense against that. They're going to use Statue of Zeus on the school, and then I'm going to build the horse breeders and push and use a little bit of my strategy. This should be good. Love it. Sphinx is free. We can still win in points. We can really do some crazy wins in points. Whatever happens, happens. I set it up just like this, where, pick A, then I'll take B and get an extra military. Pick B, then I'll pick A and I'll get a another progress token, hopefully agriculture. I didn't want to set it up where I was forced to use an extra turn to get agriculture if that was my strategy, or to get strategy if that was my agriculture. All right, so we are going to take the school. I like to set up good moves for both of us. And we're taking masonry, just kidding. Agriculture it is. All right, those 4 points from agricultural help. You know, I kind of missed out on something good there. I could have 1, 2, 3, 4 linking symbols with urbanism. That would have been some goodness there. I think with me having strategy, they need to push in military. Okay, gonna kill my. Uh, interesting. Would they just kill my stone? Okay, so they didn't want a stone monopoly against them. I like the coins that I'm about to get with this one. They still kind of have to pay 2 coins, 3 coins for this obelisk, but that's a 5 coin or 5 point thing. So that is nice. I like that I got a yellow card in the first grab of age 3 so that any discards is 1 more coin. And I generally discard maybe 4 times in age 3. We'll see how many times I discard. But getting that Chamber of Commerce, that's going to net 4 extra coins. That's a whole extra point taking it early. So worth it to grab a yellow card that early, even though I'm giving them obelisk for cheap. 22 to 8. I think they've figured out right now the only way they can win is via military. Right? I think that's what they've probably figured out. Uh would this be pretty cheap for me to build? I think so. I kind of want to just start building all my wonders and focus on getting some military from it. So we will build the hanging gardens first. Right? No, no. Maybe just discard this one for coins. Kind of sad, but we'll do it. Discard for coins. All right. Whatever they pick, they're probably going to build a wonder. And as soon as they build that wonder, I have to do the wonder rush of hanging gardens, sphinx, and pyramids. Oh, I shouldn't have discarded that. That was super dumb of me. Now they can actually win in points with a mausoleum grab. Um, yeah, that was an extra 2 points. They can pull that off. They're gonna mausoleum right now. I should have just built it. Like, I would have had 10 coins left, but that's fine. Now I'm really regretting things. Like, 5 coins for 7 points, that would have been a great move. I think that move may have just cost me the game. Town Hall being gone is a sad situation when you're playing against Mausoleum and the game will probably come down to points. Um, they're really analyzing everything. Tell. All right, so I'm going to push in military. It only seems right. Um, that's going to get us only so far. We're playing against somebody who's got a military situation going on. Okay, now we have to do it. Okay, so they didn't build. This is key. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do this. Um, so, all right. One, I don't want them winning in points. They build this one, it'll be 8 points. Oh, they can't. It'd be very difficult. It costs them 2 coins. That's actually not too bad. Well, I'll put it into a situation where either one of us can get it. All right. Oh, 3. Why did I mess that up? Yeah, it would be 3 because they have to spend the clay reserve. So that's an 8 point card right there. I'll take a 7 point card. And then there's just not enough military left for them to win the game. GG. Yeah, taking Pyramids and Sphinx, that was just kind of like a, all right, no way to really turn the tide and uh and win in points. Mausoleum into Town Hall would have been interesting, but not going to happen. This will be fun. This is actually the most amount of coins I myself have ever gotten from the linking symbol of brewery, the arena. 1, 2, 3. Like that'll do much. Sure, we'll build it just for kicks. Military jump. That extra strategy. Thank goodness for that. It doesn't matter. I'll take this one. They're going to have a significant jump in points, though, from all their purple cards. Right. Then we're going to finish it like this. Finish it like heroes. 3 points plus 4 more, or 1 more in coins. 4-point move, or I could have just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 points or 4 points. It was good that I built it. Ended with 71 points. Crazy game. All right, that's how it goes sometimes. Really, really interesting. 13th place. I went from 13th to 13th. All right, did you all see that? It's kind of difficult to move forward in placement to get into the top 10. Hopefully by the next game I'm in 12th place. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching and keep dueling.